Hi. You know, I'm getting kind of tired. I'm slowing down. I sometimes don't seem to find the energy that I want to have in my life. Get kind of get kind of tired, lazy. You just kind of get lethargic a little bit, and you kind of want to sit back and. But what do you expect? I'm 60 years old. What do you expect from me? Well, you know what? It's not about being 60 and things of that nature. And it's not about me asking you what you expect from me. It's really about what I expect from myself. What do I expect from myself? As a pastor, when I get up behind the pulpit and I preach about God's grace and the abundant life and the blessings and the beauty of the life that we have in Christ, as I preach that, but then I look at my age and things of that nature and I say, well, what do you expect from me? Well, you expect me to be able to live out exactly what I'm saying. Otherwise, my words have no real meaning to them. Matter of fact, they do just the opposite to people. My expectation about my life isn't based upon what you expect from me, but it's based upon what I expect from me. And my expectation is based upon who I am in Christ. I really do believe that God desires us to live our lives in a great way, to have greatness in our lives, and to fulfill our purpose for greatness at every stage of life, and to keep on accomplishing things based upon what God has designed for you within the seasons of our lives. So you know what I did? I went out last week and I bought myself a brand new mountain bike. Yeah, a mountain bike. A 24 speed mountain bike. What in the world am I going to do with a mountain bike? I think the person who sold me the bike was asking the same question. He was concerned about whether or not I was going to go roughhousing with this bike. And I assured him no. I plan on riding on trails, perhaps in the Adirondacks. I plan on riding on the sidewalk and side of the road. But no, I'm not going to roughhouse. I don't want to roughhouse. You know why I bought it? Is I want to get in shape. I want to exercise. I want to do something kind of fun as an exercise. And the bike was absolutely beautiful. And I haven't had a bike in years. And so it appealed to me to have a bike. Now, will I make mistakes with this? Will I fail at times with this bike? Of course I will. I have every intention on wiping out a few times. I believe it's going to happen. Hasn't happened yet, but I'm still new at it. But once I get more confident, I'm going to make mistakes. And so I could hesitate and not have bought a bike and just say, what do you expect? I'm not going to ride a bike, not at my age. I'm not definitely not a mountain bike, not going to do this. I might make a mistake. I might fail. But the reality is, I've already failed if I have lower expectations than what I really desire for myself. No, the idea here is when you go after greatness in life, I use the bike as an illustration. When you're going after greatness in life and you want God's grace to be glorified in your life and you want to pursue the desires of your heart to the fullest extent, when you go after these things, and if I'm riding this bike and I'm doing what I'm doing with the bike and then I make a mistake and I fail, the failure doesn't hurt so bad as the failure that I'd have if I never had purchased this bike to begin with. You see, if I have this bike and I'm riding this bike and I fail and I fall, the thing is I'm going to get back up again. And I'm going to learn from that fall. And I fell because I was doing what I really felt was a great thing to do for myself and for others as well. And that's the key to it. The expectation is not based upon what I think you expect from me at the age of 60, but it's what I'm expecting at the age of 60 for your benefit. And so you know what? I feel great. You know why I feel great? It's because I bought a mountain bike. I feel great because I bought a mountain bike that I really like. I feel great because I've ridden that bike every day since I've gotten it. I really feel good about that. It's hard. When I take off on that bike, I'm going downhill from my house And that's easy. The hardest part is coming back. Oh, that hurts. And the bike wasn't inexpensive either. That kind of hurt too. But the thing is, buying that bike has given me new goals, has inspired me, motivated me. And actually with the bike, it's empowered me to go forward with it. And it's something I really like. I like the bike. I've always wanted one. I haven't had one in years. I plan to use it. And I'm not using it or not using it based upon anybody's expectations. I can only use it based upon the expectations I have for my own ability to ride this bike. What are your expectations? Are your expectations based upon what other people have already said about you and the limitations that are put upon your life? Or are your expectations based upon what you really desire from life? And I mean this in a spiritual sense. God has created me. Matter of fact, I'm a picture of the nature of his creativity. And I want to let that creativity that God has for our lives to really shine. What a creative God we have. And he took time to create you and I in such a manner in which it draws attention to how awesome he is. What a creative God that we have. What an awesome creation that I am. A creation that he designed that would function greatly in life, no matter what stage of life that you're in. And God's grace makes that possible. Grace for the glory of man, demonstrated by greatness for his ultimate glory. God's glorified. God's glorified because I bought a mountain bike. God's glorified because I'm riding a mountain bike. God's glorified because I'm letting you know about this. And God's glorified even if I make some mistakes and fail with that mountain bike. He's glorified because I'm doing it. At my age, I'm doing this. I'm doing this because it is the desire of my heart and I can. God created me with this desire. He created me with the I can. He did the same thing for you. Settle for greatness. Not greatness based upon what other people expect about you or what you expect that other people are expecting from you, but greatness based upon God's expectations, based upon your new life in Christ. And then we have some stories to share with our grandkids. All right, talk to you later.